Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made great efforts to establish a new regime centered on Shu. In the face of this, Yuan Shu and the other powerful clans could not remain docile, and their ambitions were soon laid bare. Elsewhere, Sun Ce worked with Zhou Yu on a plan to gain independence from Yuan Shu. In their youthful eyes, possibilities seemed to stretch out all the way to the horizon. Although Liu Bei had now allied with the peerless warrior Louis Bu, he fell into doubt, unable to decide on the path he should take. With the entire land facing great uncertainty, its heroes also stood at a crossroads. Chapter 4. Sun Ce rises up in Jiangdong. Liu Bei faces a quandary in Chiapei. Cao fights a decisive battle at Guandu.
I've handed the Imperial Seal over to Yuan Shu. Though Father gave his life to protect it, I have to admit I don't regret letting it go in the slightest. Now we've gotten back what's important. Our freedom, our pride, and our comrades. Losing all that made me realize that without power, you can't protect anything. That's why I want to establish a domain here in Jiangdong, as a place where we can grow strong enough to protect what we cherish. I know we still have a long road ahead of us, but will you stand by me all the same?
You don't even need to ask.
Indeed, our resolve is as hard as iron.
As vassals of the Sun Clan, all of us are ready to follow you to the very end.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to have found such reliable allies.
By the way, brother, I haven't seen Shang around.
Our sister should be returning soon enough, along with another ally of ours.
Who might that be?
We're here.
Ah, good.
So, you're willing to fight alongside us, then?
The pleasure is all ours. After all, there are a lot of things we'll be needing your help with.
That should be everyone.
Yes, it's true that we're starting over from nothing. But with all of you, I know we can accomplish our goal. I will do my best in whatever way I can, but I'm also counting on each of you.
Lord Huang Gai, Lord Sheng Pu, everyone's back again!
Yeah. Wait. Isn't someone missing? That guy, with the meager presence.
Hey!
Time has come for the Sun to rise up again.
Allow me to thank you again for supporting Lord Sun Ce all this time. Today only happened thanks to you. Never one to gloat, are you? But modesty in excess is akin to mockery. Now, this is coming from an old grouch like me, so just take the compliment for once. And now we are fellow officers of the Sun Clan, so let us both do our best to bring Lord Sun Ce's success, and fulfill Lord Sun Jian's wishes.
We two serve as a fangs. What's this? Why, it's quiz time. What phrase defines the bond?
Let's begin. Now. Fine. Now.
That...
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
We can do it! This is but the first step on our journey to creating our own kingdom! Let's go!
The enemy is ready and waiting in a strong defensive position. Our first move should be to make small incursions to see how they react.
Prepare for pain! Time to advance!
Looking rough. Try all you want.
You won't break through our defenses so
The enemy
easily!
officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Flank them from the north and south!
Let's go!
They're using barricades to block our advance and counterattacking with archers. More or less as I expected. All troops, mobilize to engage the incoming enemies. Drive them back and then use everything we have to take their bases.
The end is here! I will keep the vanguard at bay! Fight without fear of a
The
blade
enemy
to the
officer
back.
has been defeated. This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
We can attack Yuan Shu from behind. Begin advancing. Get ready. We're moving to take Liu Yao's base.
Prepare for battle! We must help Lord Yuan Shu!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, this territory is ours. Let's go.
I am Jian's team. I came with haste when I heard Lord Yuan Shu was raising an army. Let's go. Zhou Tai! The warrior attacking the north flank is a friend of mine. We have fun to lend you our strength.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Right. Now don't let that fire peter out. You're going to need everything you can muster to achieve
This territory,
Mt.Xisai.
the enemy officer
There is an enemy
has been
storehouse
defeated.
just east of here. I've received word that it is stocked full of provisions. Taking it from them would deliver a devastating blow to their morale. This is a good opportunity to head that way.
We've taken the
The
strategic
enemy
position.
officer has been defeated.
Now, prepare the catapults!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll have to attack with catapults from the north and south to break their defenses. We must take the rest of their bases post-haste.
Damn! I couldn't stop them. I have failed you all.
It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
I know how to get the job done. I have arrived. Together, we shall repel the invaders with all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
enemy officer has been defeated. This territory.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Mt.Xisai. I have heard rumors of the rise of Lord Sun Suo. I am here to support his vision.
Let's go. Your aid is this territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just the kind of man we can rely on.
There's a storehouse full of provisions just ahead. Ransacking that would greatly weaken the enemy.
The bases to the north and south are ours. Now, prepare the catapults!
Tables turned.
Now you're attacking us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My life!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zhou Yu, the catapults are ready for the attack.
Ah, good work. All right. Let the stones be as solid as our bonds to each other. Let them fly, and crush the enemy to smithereens!
Bastards! Our defenses were supposed to be impregnable! Now! Excellent!
The battle is just as Zhou Yu planned. Is ours.
It's time to end this! Even taking our provisions! Our allies in the castle will lose hope!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. We have control of this position. Our next move is to flank Niuzhu garrison.
All right, we've taken the storehouse. We'll move from here to attack Niuzhu garrison from the side.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is not working out. Our training got enough.
Things couldn't be going any better for us. Elation pulses through our ranks. How wonderful. An officer? You must be kidding!
The enemy officer
You must be kidding!
How wonderful.
There we go! Yeah, let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Defeated an enemy officer.
I know!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take this!
Whoa.
Another one falls behind me.
Time for a good old fight! Get ready!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Tables turned. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We have broken through the gates. Nicely done. This will be your final fight, Zhang Ying. Worthy adversary indeed. Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Let's get serious. Tell me, dog of Yuan Shu.
The enemy officer.
What brings you from your master's lap all the way to Jiangdong? Dog of Yuan Shu.
I've heard my fill of that name, and no longer will I tolerate it.
I am Sun Ce, son of Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiangdong. I have come to build a new kingdom in the land of my
The enemy
ancestors.
officer has been defeated.
When did Sun Ce's forces gain such strength? I must warn Lord Liu Yao immediately. We did it! This is our first victory!
Well done to all of you. Our first step in making Jiangdong ours was a success.
The enemy's defenses were solid, but things went unexpectedly well.
They did. Because of you and everyone else in this clan. And also due to Zhou Tai and Zhang Qing's support. You both have my gratitude.
Your words are much too kind, my lord.
I have been hearing of your bravery for some time. It is an honor to be under your command. There are many others like us who wish to serve you. Together, we will defeat Liu Yao.
This is great news. It seems you're even more renowned than I thought, brother.
It's a little embarrassing. Although, I'm not going to complain.
Now is not the time to relax, Sun Ce. Our next battle will most likely be at the hills of Shenting, with Liu Yao leading his own men to stop our advance.
Let him come. We have a tailwind pushing us forward. We'll finish this once and for all.
I almost didn't recognize you. I see you have new clothing. It suits you well. Ziluan, I must ask you again. Can the hero you've chosen bring peace to the realm? Of course, nothing has been settled yet. But be careful. For if your hero throws this land into turmoil, I must put an end to him. Pray that our paths merely intersect and do not collide.
Let's begin.
Fine.
Now then.
Up.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
We can do it!
First, we defeat Liu Yao. Then we lay the foundations for our kingdom. Rally your resolve. To battle!
No hesitation!
Taishi Ci is an officer to watch out for. The word is that Liu Yao isn't using him to his full potential. This is the weakness that we will exploit. We will attack them not in body, but in mind. Defeated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now.
The enemy's assault is relentless. Why won't Lord Liu Yao send Lord Taishi out to the front lines?
The enemy officer Liu Yao does have a plan for Taishi Ci, after all. Holding him back will make the defenses very hard to break. We must dominate the front line to draw out Taishi Ci. Focus all our forces on taking enemy bases. Now, advance!
I am under strict orders to guard this position. I refuse to watch any more of my allies fall. I shall apologize to Lord Liu Yao after the battle. But right now, you must move swiftly to aid the
enemy
others.
officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Drawn out Taishi Ci. Now is our chance to take the critical position he was guarding. We must march swiftly and avoid any unnecessary fighting along the way.
Begin the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Tables turn.
One down! Many more to go!
Counting on me.
I've been waiting for this.
Give it a shot.
With all my might.
Time to attack.
Take that.
All my might. Cannot not expect such prowess, even from Sun Tzu's ranks. I must retreat for now to recover for the next fight.
Take this. Turn the tables.
Your besting of Taishi Ci was most impressive. I had not foreseen this, but it matters not.
The enemy officer
we will continue as planned.
has been defeated. Let's go.
Take this! Take this!
I have defeated the enemy officer!
Let's go! The enemy officer has been defeated. Now! Whoa.
Take this!
Now, this territory is ours. Let's go.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect!
With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now we are ready to
enemy
execute the
officer
plan.
has been
Spread
defeated.
rumors among the enemy that Dynasty has betrayed them and surrendered to our side. We must take this opportunity to drive a wedge between Liu Yao and Dynasty.
There we go. Let's go. The enemy officer
Tide flows in
has
our
been
favor.
defeated.
Onward! Let's press the attack all the way to Liu Yao! Time to advance!
Take this.
Reporting, my lord! Lord Taishi Tzu has betrayed us! He has already surrendered to Sun Tzu!
I see it.
He could not possibly have been defeated so easily. He was just waiting for the right moment to stab us in the back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How did Lord Taishi Tzu betray us?
This will do it. Soon the enemy ranks have fallen into
The
disarray.
enemy officer
Taishi
has
Tzu
been
must have been a
defeated.
very important figure among their forces. But we must stay focused. We can use this advantage to take the remaining enemy bases.
Turn the tables. Things don't seem right with the soldiers. Let's go. Something happened while I was away. Is Lord Liu Yao safe? The enemy officer has been defeated. Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Liu Yao, Sun Tzu's forces are unstoppable. I will defend the stronghold. Please escape while there is still time.
See it.
I see through your ploy. You plan to trick me into opening the gates and welcoming the enemy inside.
With all my might.
I cannot believe a word that comes from the mouth of Taishi Tzu. Do not open the gates under any circumstances.
Lord Liu Yao, do not trust me at my word.
I have no choice. With this gate at my back, I will fight them to the last man.
Gotta be quicker. Let's go.
I cannot fail. For the sake of those who believe in me, take this! I am Taishi Tzu! As an officer under Lord Liu Yao's command, I have been tasked with guarding
The enemy
these lands.
officer has been defeated.
Impressive indeed. Losing a battle fought with all of one's strength is no cause for regret.
Lord Sun Tzu's vigor has the men in high spirits. Perhaps it is in his nature to rule.
He has talent, but is not arrogant. No words can break his convictions. Commendable fellow indeed, is Taishi Tzu.
You're a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
The enemy officer
everyone
has
notices
been defeated.
With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, this
Sense
territory
everyone's
is
fervor.
ours.
There's no way we're losing this.
Let's go.
Defeated the enemy officer.
Let's go. Yes!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Tables turned. Let's go. This territory.
We've taken over all the
enemy
bases in this
officer
area.
has been
Now,
defeated.
we just need to rendezvous with Sun Tzu and defeat Liu Yao.
What unbearable circumstances. We cannot afford to incur further losses.
Take this.
I shall take you on personally.
The enemy officer.
Ready yourself. Ready yourself.
Gotta be quicker than this. I know
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just you wait, Sun Tzu. The wind will not blow in your favor forever!
We have finally defeated Liu Yao. And now...
Yes, it's starting to take shape. A kingdom of our own.
You're not going to restrain me. Why treat a defeated officer in such a way?
Why? Now that's a strange question. It's because you fought for Liu Yao right to the end, regardless of how you were treated by him. I can't bind such an honorable man.
You...
I, for one, admire that kind of mindset, Taishi-Tzu. And so I want you to join us. I think you could make a strong addition to our forces.
Well, I am impressed. You know, I have met many warriors in my life. But you're the first to come and say something like that to my face. It would be wrong to brush off such an offer. From this moment on, I, Taishi-Tzu, will serve the Sun clan.
Thanks, Taishi-Tzu. It's good to have you on board.
Aye. Well, then, if I may, I would like to have an opportunity to prove my loyalty. I want to gather my troops who have dispersed. They are all tough soldiers. I expect they will also be willing to follow someone like yourself.
Is that so? Well, we'll need all the help we can get.
Hold on, Lord Sun Tzu. You are placing faith in a man who was an enemy just moments ago. He may use this as an opportunity to escape, or try to drag us into a trap.
Cheng-Pu. He said he's with us, so whoever he served before is irrelevant. He's now our ally, and I don't want to doubt one of my own men.
Sun Tzu. I understand that, but Lord Cheng-Pu is right. We don't know what might happen.
And send some troops along with me to watch over me. I swear that I will not betray Lord Sun Tzu's trust. I assure you, I will return here with my troops in tow. Until then, I must ask for your patience.
With Liu Yao having fled, Xia is now ours. But even with our newly acquired base, we're still nothing but a minor force in Jiangdong.
Agreed. Unless we do something, we'll be targeted by the other factions.
Then it's simple. We'll take out all of them, take their territory, and then continue building up our domain.
We will need a more precise plan than that. How do you propose we defeat them? It appears that the Shan Yue leader, Yan Baihu, considers us a threat, as he has formed an alliance with the governor of Kueiji, Wang Lang.
Do you know who the Shan Yue are? I can tell you about them if you need me to. You seem eager to know. Well,
The Shan Yue are a group based in the hills of Yang Province. They've been a nuisance to us for some time, causing trouble, picking fights, things like that.
It is rumored that the governor of Wu, Zhigong, has sought shelter under Yen Baihu. If they joined up with Wang Lang's army, it will be difficult to take them head-on.
Then we should absorb the remnants of Bu Yao's forces before we begin. That way, we can reorganize and strengthen our army.
Momentum is also important, is it not? If we wait too long, they could start attacking us.
Even so, troop numbers are critical. If only we had a way to quickly replenish our losses.
You needn't worry about having to reorganize the remnants. I have returned from my mission. I have gathered my troops and the remnants of Liu Yao's forces. They are now awaiting orders outside the castle. It would be best for you to go and see them for yourselves, but in any case, you should be able to mobilize more quickly now.
Thanks, Taishitsu. We owe you for this.
We do need to see how many new troops we have, but I suspect there will be enough for us to launch an attack on Wu. It seems your generosity has benefited us greatly once again.
No, I didn't do anything. This is all thanks to Taishitsu keeping his word. Anyway, there's no time to waste. Let's get ready!
I will not be joining the expedition to Wu. Instead, I will be defending Xuan Castle. Take care of Shangshang and everyone else. What is it, Shangshang?
Zhou Yu said that the Shang Yue have been acting strangely. I just hope nothing happens.
I agree. Xuan Castle is far from the front lines. And besides, I have dependable bodyguards.
Zhou Tai, take care of Chuen for me.
Understood.
Zhou Tai may be quiet, but he's loyal and an outstanding fighter. No harm will come to me while he's by my side. We will make sure no one is able to attack you from behind, Shangshang. You can focus all your attention on the attack on Wu. All I ask is that you give Sa as much support as you can.
Okay, I will. And I'll be sure to send news of our victory. So please, just be patient.
Lord Zuluan has it to say.
I caught a massive fish!
Let's begin. Now...
Right.
Now... My wisdom shall bring victory to us all!
We can do it! This battle will serve as the next step towards establishing our kingdom. Come, take this. Let us begin the fight.
Who ends here? Take that.
not engage Sun Tzu's men. We need to rendezvous with the main army, post-haste. We'll face Sun Tzu once we've joined forces.
The enemy officer has
We
been
will never
defeated.
surrender to you.
We will take care of Sun Tzu's forces. You lot go on ahead and join the other units.
Not bad. Yes, sir.
The enemy
Thank
officer
you for your help.
has been defeated.
The enemy seems to be gathering their forces. We must break through their defenses and keep them from amassing.
Take this. We've crawled back somehow. Now, it's our turn.
The enemy officer
You are
has
more
been
suited
defeated.
to pursuing the enemy. I'll hold the fort here. You go on ahead.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
I know how to get the job done.
Take this. Send me here. I see it. They're right where we want them. Send those stones tumbling.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Taking out their officer in command should prove most effective. I'll handle this.
Forward march.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've heard many rumors of you, Sun Tzu, but how strong are you really? Time to put you to the test myself. Let's march!
Well. It seems you're confident in your abilities.
The enemy is stronger than they look. Won't last at this rate.
Looking rough.
Where are those supplies?
Let's go. I've been waiting for this. All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer
Looks like they've pushed
has
down
been
the last
defeated.
boulder.
Let's go.
Now is the time to strike.
Take this. There we go. March.
Tables turn. The enemy officer
We'll fight too.
has been defeated.
Tell us what to do. Take this.
Incoming reinforcements. We'll be put on the back foot if they join the enemy.
Looking rough. All right, now is the time. Let's bring the whole army together as one.
On me, best warriors. Together, we will destroy the enemy. Once and for all. Got you. Let's go. They've made it this far
The enemy
already,
officer has
but
been
they won't
defeated.
get past me. With all my might.
I never foresaw that they'd make it this far. I shall have to seek aid from Lord Wang Long. Forward rush.
All my might.
So my life comes to an end. If only that wretched Sun Tzu
The enemy
hadn't
officer
shown his
has been
face.
defeated.
Turn the tables.
The enemy is steadily building their numbers. I don't fancy our chances against their entire
The enemy
army.
officer has been
Don't
defeated.
forget those stragglers making their way back to the main force.
With all my might.
Chase them down!
My land,
The enemy officer
my
has been
people.
defeated.
I couldn't protect them.
Well done to you all for making it here. With our forces combined, no one can match us.
Everyone, keep pushing. We must stop them here at all costs.
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
So the fighting has already begun. We need to get these supplies to the main army!
This territory is ours.
Supplies. This late into the battle? The enemy clearly wasn't prepared. We won't get a better opportunity than this. Advance! Take out the supplies!
Let's go! You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
The enemy officer
Tide of battle is back in our favor!
This territory is ours.
I've been bested. There's no way.
Gongshi, was it? The thing you'll find out about my men is they live each day doing the impossible. So how about it? Would you join us? We could do the impossible together.
Recruiting the enemy.
Let's go!
Crazy style of the lot. I like your style. All right, I'll throw in my lot with you.
Now, yes! The arrows have stopped. Now we can push on.
Now, this territory is ours.
That easy. Take this!
We could really do without this kind of trouble. But we have to keep going. Do we push on knowing there will be pain, or avoid danger by going the long way around? What to do?
Our work won't be over once the nation is founded. What comes after will prove to be even harder.
Yes. But we've been ready for that day for a long time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Huangai.
Okay, let's stop right here.
Oh, the supplies from the Shan Yue are here. This will improve morale.
We managed to stop them. Now we can focus on the enemy officer.
Let's go!
Let's go! Get them while they're off guard!
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to end this. No holding back. Give us everything you have.
I must fulfill my duty as governor of Kuei Ji. The safety of this land lies in my hands.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Maybe the one to get
All my might.
Give her all.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm spent. The defeated must turn tail and flee. This land is yours, Xuan Tzu.
From your blood, our nation will be born. Enemy or not, never will I forget those sacrifices. And that is precisely why I shall make it the greatest kingdom to have ever existed.
Sun Tzu, there you are. The feast is missing its hero.
Sorry about that. I've been feeling kind of uneasy. It's taken so long. We lost our father, traveled all over fighting for Yuan Shu, traded the Imperial Seal to get everyone back. And now, at last, we have a place to call home.
Indeed, it has been a long road. But without a doubt, you have done well, Sun Tzu. And yet, this is only the beginning.
You're right. My goal hasn't changed one bit since that day. To live up to my father's ideals, and build a kingdom that can protect our citizens and people across the land. If I'm to succeed, I'll need your continued support, Zhou.
Of course. I'm your right-hand man. No matter which path we take, I'll be there to the end. Let's get back to the feast. I'm sure a single night of fun is within our rights.
Hey, aren't we usually the other way around? Watch me, Father. I'll make it happen.
Business has been good, thanks to all the people coming from the west.
For every supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else who openly...
My brother's resourcefulness never ceases to amaze me. His decision to give up the Imperial Seal and declare independence was bold. The momentum has brought us the power to build our own kingdom. He's just like Father was before he died. No, his deeds go beyond even that. Greatness. I am indeed proud to call him my brother. But you have also aided him time and time again. Please, allow me to express my gratitude as well. Perhaps it is presumptuous of me, but I thank you on behalf of the entire Sun family. You always have believed in me, and I've gained endless encouragement from your words. But looking on it now, my brother has gotten so far ahead of me. I had hoped that one day I would catch up to him. But at this rate, if I am to support my brother, I must aim higher and higher so that I may stand on the same ground as he does. Whenever I talk to you, I start to realize how I should be living my life. It's something in your eyes that guides me. What should I do with my life going forward? I feel like being with you will eventually yield an answer. It hasn't been long since my brother first dashed into the fray. He will achieve even greater glory in the days ahead. If I follow in his footsteps, I too will get to see the vastness of the world. I want you with us every step of the way. When my brother rules the land, I want to gaze upon its splendor with you by our side. I have a favor to ask. I want you to help me train. I've realized I need to become stronger. While your attack on Wu was underway, we were assaulted at Xuan Castle by the Shen Yue. It was nothing unexpected, and we were fully prepared to fend them off, but they used some kind of strange magic, causing our army to lose discipline and crumble. I only made it through thanks to Mt.Xisai, but he sustained a great number of injuries while trying to protect me. We were not sure if he'd make it, But a man named Yuan Hua saved his life. I believe he's your acquaintance? Please, give him my thanks. In truth, I feel disgusted with myself. Safe within the castle with my bodyguards, I grew complacent. And that led to Mt.Xisai being injured. He has told me to not worry about it. I consider myself fortunate to have met such a noble man. On the other hand, I am weak. A coward. I put him and everyone else in danger. I must become strong, like Tsa, and repay my debt to Mt.Xisai and the others. I will need to train both my body and my mind. Let us start whenever you're willing. Everyone trusts you. So I believe you'll be the ideal training partner to help me better myself.
Some days ago, His Majesty issued a decree. Sun Ce is to become governor of Kuai-ji, and slay Yuan Shu, who has dared to proclaim himself emperor.
Father was governor of Changsha, and now you've reached the same rank, brother. You've done us proud.
Enough of that, Chuan. This is something I could never have accomplished alone. The only reason the Emperor appointed me is because everybody helped me come this far.
In any case, this is an opportunity for us to get even. Isn't that right, brother?
Well, yes, maybe.
What's wrong?
I mean, it's true that he worked us to the bone, but we've also known each other for years. I can't help but think I could have stopped him from making such a foolish decision.
There is no use getting sentimental, Sun Ce. Do you really think Yuan Shu would have heeded your warnings?
No, I suppose he wouldn't have. Maybe this was inevitable. Either way, it's too late now. We will have to put an end to his delusions.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I hear the town's stonemasons are hard at work repairing the castle.
Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
Liu Bei, I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
He may be a little uncouth, but I think he's a dependable ally.
Look at you. You've made some strides since we last met.
So you are serving under Lord Yuan Shu now. It is good to know that you have found a worthy lord.
I still don't understand. Why you couldn't have chosen our brother, though.
Do not take Zhang Fei's words to heart. He simply misses you.
But looking at who's here, it reminds me of the times we fought Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhou.
Our brother, Lord Cao Cao, and Lord Sun Jian's successor, Lord Sun Ce. Indeed, it does take me back to those days. Once again, the fiercest warriors of these dark times have gathered. Yuan Shu will be no match.
Let's begin. Now, my wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
We can do it!
Shenting from the east!
Justice is on our side! Everyone, advance!
Yuan Shu, a self-proclaimed emperor, is nothing but a fool. I shall have to stop him myself.
Take this!
We will attempt to infiltrate the castle by scaling the walls. Push forward. Cut a path through the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now!
This territory
is ours. Show you just how futile such a move is!
We should use the ram to break the gates. Can I rely on you to advance the front line and clear a path for it?
Take this! With all my might.
I can't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Anybody provide me with a decent challenge? This area is all mine!
We must use this momentum to our advantage.
Dare bare your fangs at Lord Yuan Shu? Ingrate! You shall pay for your indiscretion!
Begin the advance.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Speed in numbers. We'll just have to cut down every foe that stands before us.
There's no need to assist, Cao Cao. I shall crush any enemy who comes our way.
The fabled Imperial Seal is in my grasp. As such, I am your Emperor, ruler of this land.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer
finally latched onto Shouchun's ramparts. Come, soldiers of Wu, take heart and sweep the enemy off the walls.
Let's go.
This is our chance. The enemy officer has been defeated.
shall not let you run amok in the castle! Good. The enemy is on the back foot! We can break the beat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's give it to them!
All my might.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring glory to our forces!
Looking rough.
Ladders have been secured to the castle walls. Come, let us take the ramparts.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
As many comrades as you wish, you shall not enter the castle, not while I'm around!
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This will do it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Cannot hold out any longer. I have failed in my duties.
Good. With this, the enemy assault should wane. Now's our chance. Press the attack!
What? The enemy has breached the castle walls? It is time for you to fulfill your duty as my personal guard. Engage these insolent curs who would harm your emperor.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer
Let them near Lord
has been
Yuan Shu.
defeated.
The emperor! Protect him, even if it costs us our lives! Impossible! Numbers alone should have secured our victory!
Tide is turning in our favor. Increase the pace and press the attack.
Hey, stop attracting everyone's attention. Sorry.
This means to say that our work is ours.
Let's go!
Pathetic. I couldn't stop them after all.
Attacks from the ramparts should abate now. Come, let us advance the front line.
Behold, the majesty of a true warrior!
He's making quick work of our forces. That Niuzhu truly is incredible.
Gotcha!
All right. The siege tower has reached the walls. Now, we can storm the castle.
The enemy officer
Come!
has been defeated.
Stalwart heroes of Wu!
Yourself.
Now is our time to take the
The
castle!
enemy officer has
Time
been
to
defeated.
advance. This battle should have been ours for the taking!
Being near you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Don't pay attention to what I'm saying.
One down! Many more to go!
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Let's go!
They just don't make enemy officers like they used to. warriors don't make enemy officers like they used to.
Now advance! We're here for you through the gate. Invade the castle and bring me Yuan Shu's head. Now advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The gates! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Bring him down.
I know how to get the job done.
Gotta be quicker.
The finale. All my might.
Very good. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's stop right here.
We should stop here to assess the situation. The time is right. We should attack now.
Our strength is unrivaled! Show them what we're made of!
Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come, my glorious heroes! Come with me! Fight alongside me!
It grows larger still. We cannot underestimate Yuan Shu for even a moment. Yuan Shu has an odd intensity. Whenever he makes a move, something is bound to happen. Something is amiss. If only we could strike at him directly.
We have the upper hand. Keep up the pace.
Well done. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated.
It would seem there are some who conspire against your Emperor. This will protect me, my fearless warriors! I've been waiting for this. Archie tests. You would dare hinder the Emperor? Don't. Leave me no choice. I must retreat. Someone attend to me! Well, Sun Tzu, in the flesh. It has been some time. I shall forgive you for the blasphemy of not kneeling before me, given our relationship. But if you bear your fangs at me, I shall not spare you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot accept this. I won't. As long as I possess the Imperial Seal, I am the Emperor.
The Imperial Seal holds neither power nor value. How ironic, Yuan Shu, for it is you who have shown me this. I shall go on ahead on my own 2 feet, together with my comrades.
An impressive display. worthy of Lord Sun Jian.
It was an honor. Is that the proper response? But really, I was given the title of governor, and this was the least I could do.
Yes, about that. His Majesty is considering giving you the title of the general who attacks rebels, and making you the Marquis of Wu.
Wait, you're serious?
Very much so. It is His Majesty's wish that you administer Jiangdong. You would not dare to refuse this offer, would you?
Of course not. I gladly accept. Please express my gratitude to His Majesty.
Very well. I shall do so. I look forward to seeing even more feats worthy of your lineage, little conqueror.
Little conqueror.
I wonder how long it's been since we've last had a drink.
Not so long, I imagine. Though it certainly does feel like it.
Things had been quite busy, to be sure. We have witnessed the end of an era in Jiangdong, with Lord Xuan Su taking over from Yuan Shu. They are two completely different men. Yuan Shu would never have been an emperor worthy of the name. And yet, I called him my lord, only for a short time, but still, perhaps I too am unworthy. Unworthy of serving Lord Xuan Su.
I've heard that you often rebuked Yuan Shu for his despotism. And, in the end, you abandoned him completely. You've shown you can be trusted.
Lord Zhou Yu.
Now that Sun Ce is the Marquis of Wu, we are becoming even busier. And, in all honesty, it's getting to be a bit too much. Having your help would make things easier, Lu Su.
Haha. Your persuasive words have worked better than any cup of liquor. And now, I cannot refuse.
Lu Su. Ah, you're just the man I wanted to see. Allow me to introduce Lu Su. He will be fighting alongside us from now on.
I am glad to be in your company. Ah, Lord Zhou Yu has spoken of you a number of times.
He is a close ally who has remained with us through our darkest days, trusted by his lordship and many others.
One of those who got you to where you are today, then. I shall have to work hard to gain your trust as well. So then, what do we need to focus on at the moment?
Our territory has spread as rapidly as the rays of the rising sun. As a result, we lack stability.
Of course. One is often at the most vulnerable when things are going well. I should be able to help you on that front. I shall serve as your arms and legs as we pave the way for Lord Yuan Shu's road to conquest.
Working hard, I see, Huangai.
Why? This is nothing. If we are to continue our rise, it's going to take all the effort we can muster.
I'm grateful, but are you sure you're not overdoing it? I've heard you've been extremely busy.
Overdoing it?
The princess is right, you know.
They say being busy is a privilege to be had. But it's never good to go overboard. Besides, you're getting more attention than I am.
Actually, I have been trying my best to be inconspicuous. There is no need for you two to concern yourselves. I am merely doing what is required of me. And you as well, Princess. I am tough enough to endure this.
Well, if you say so. But we won't be able to succeed without you. Just keep that in mind, okay?
I assure you, I won't forget it. Thank you, Princess.
Attack Jing Province and defeat Liu Biao. That's what the Emperor has ordered?
Yes. Although we should bear in mind that Cao Cao is likely to have influenced the Emperor's decision.
I know we should be glad we have the Emperor's trust, and a chance to avenge Lord Sun Jian. But it doesn't feel quite right. It's like we're dancing to Cao Cao's tune, like when we fought Yuan Shu.
It seems that Cao Cao intends to take on Yuan Shu, who now dominates Hubei. So to prevent getting struck from behind, he wants us to take out Liu Biao, who might be an ally with Yuan Shu. Very cunning of him.
Still, Liu Biao is a problem for us as well. And we stand to gain something from defeating him.
It would be revenge for Father's death.
The enemy of our enemy is our ally, I suppose. However, becoming a tool for Cao Cao may not be ideal, considering our future plans for our kingdom.
Cao Cao took advantage of chaotic circumstances to gain control of the Emperor, so I realize that we need to be careful with him. But I think I'm going to obey the order. We of the Sun Clan are the Han's loyal warriors. That was the ideal Father always strove for. It would be a disgrace to him if we refused a call for aid from the Emperor while claiming to be building a kingdom that will protect the people.
Lord Sun Ce.
This isn't the time to waver. We now have the strength to take on Liu Biao. This is for Father. Let's get our revenge.
There is something I'd like to ask you, given your skills. During the next battle, Sun Ce will lead our main force to Mt.Xisai to assault Liu Biao's main camp. Meanwhile, I want you to take a separate force to the rear, in case the governor of Lujiang, Liu Shun, decides to make a move. A former officer in Yuan Shu's army. His post was originally to be Sun Ce's. Yuan Shu promised it to him as a reward for defeating Lord Lu Kang, the governor at the time. But then, he reneged on the promise, and appointed Liu Shun instead. Since absorbing Yuan Shu's remaining forces, Liu Shun has been building up his strength. When Sun Ce attacks Liu Biao's main force, Liu Shun will undoubtedly try to attack from the rear. That is why I want you to conquer a stronghold on the Liujiang side, so that you can keep an eye on them. We will have to fight Liu Shun eventually. It makes sense for us to try and eliminate as many of our rivals in Jiangdong as possible. Are you willing to do it? I appreciate it. The situation is murky this time around. It's best we take every precaution we can. As Sun Ce's influence grows, his number of potential enemies increases. The veteran officers, Lu Su and I, are all keeping our eyes out. But no, let us not talk about this. I do not want my pessimism to spread to you as well.
I caught a massive fish. It's been a while, but we're eating well tonight.
Time has come for the Sun to rise up again. With the wind in our back.
I ran into Lord Wang Gai outside the city.
Let's begin. Now then.
Rut.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
We can do it. We of the Sun clan have longed for this moment. As the blade of the hand, we shall strike our long-hated foe! Let's move out, everyone! Forge on ahead and hold nothing back!
Remember the plan. I leave Liu Shun and his ill.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall guard this position. Brother, you do as always and charge on ahead as you see fit.
I knew I could count on you,
The enemy
Tren.
officer has been defeated.
Let's give this fight all we've got!
There he is! It's Sun Ce! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
None shall get close enough to strike Lord Xisai. You'll have to get through me first. Looking rough.
Let's give it to them! Let's give it to them!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bastard. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The tide of battle is even again.
The enemy officer.
Now it's time to overwhelm them with our might.
Sun Ce is focused on Liu Biao's forces. Now is our chance to strike at his back. Begin the advance.
Liu Shun's men are
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall strike at their rear, circle around from the east, and quickly take control of the base.
Begin the advance!
Do you intend to strike Liu Shun's army head-on? Not how I ever do things, but I leave this to your discretion.
This is enough to stop us! Forge ahead,
The
strike
enemy
on through!
officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
The little conqueror, Sun-Ce, trampling the Shan-Yue people underfoot, all for the sake of domination. His ambitions must be thwarted.
Nothing to worry about with us here.
Could it be?
Time to turn the tables.
That's not possible.
This will do it.
All my might. With all my might.
Sash.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Yes. You must be.
We've been flanked by Sun-Ce's forces, so our own tactic has been used against us.
The detachment seems to have made a dent in their defenses. Unrest is spreading through the enemy ranks.
Zhou Yu! I knew they'd come through for us. Now then, time to clean up the rest of this riffraff. Let's go.
I am glad to have you with us. Come, the enemy's rattled. This is our chance. Begin the advance.
Let's go.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward!
Start the advance!
Meant to catch Sun-Ce off guard. With soft war plans. At the very least, I shall clean your head and strike a blow to your cause!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Weak! Worthy adversary indeed!
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
One down! Many more to
This
go!
territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
As regrettable as it may be. Let's go.
There should be a way forward up ahead. No need to head all the way back for nothing.
Take this. With all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Like they used to.
Taishitsu! I've defeated the enemy! Now, have at them! Surround them and put them to the sword!
Let's go.
I know
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Behind me!
One down! Many more to go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One down! Many more to go!
We no longer have to fear attacks from the rear. Go, Sun-Ce. Take your revenge for Lord Sun. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Finally come. I could not have made it this far without you, Zhou Yu.
Has been defeated.
Knowing that you're watching my back means that I can afford to be just a little careless out there. Great job breaking on through, my friends. Guangzhou is right before us.
Let's go.
Onward! Time to advance!
Unrivaled strength and bravery to spearhead our assault. Has my brother always struck such a stalwart figure?
Advance! Stick close to me! Now! Bolster your forces! Begin advancing!
Any foe will crumble in the not off talk. Attack!
All my might.
The enemy
to
officer
invade our lands
has
once
been
again.
defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer
And you had best
has been
prepare
defeated.
yourself. I shall hunt you down, just as I hunted your father.
Gotcha! Do not underestimate us, Guangzhou. We are the blades of the Han, carrying
The
on
enemy
the will
officer
of Sun Jian.
has been defeated.
On the pride of my family, you
The
shall
enemy officer
fall!
has been defeated.
So the cub has grown into his own. The Sun family are a force to be reckoned with. For the sake of Jing, you must be dealt with.
Stop right there, Huangzhou! Damn, he escaped. This battle is ours! Raise a cry of victory, men!
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you never would have allied yourself with Sun Ce and become a vassal to the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on, or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. you crying? I'm fine. Go, Siluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. In these times of strife, the only people lauded as heroes are those who wield their blades with abandon and drown themselves in blood. In that sense, Sun Ce certainly is a hero. He's building his nation atop the bodies of those who oppose him. If you choose to follow his path, I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. A true hero is one who saves people and brings peace to the world. But such heroes no longer exist.
For every supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else who openly shuns them.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion. Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace. Don't you think you're underestimating me, Zuluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace. I investigated your village and went through just about every relevant text I could find. It took a great deal of time. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Zuluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
heard 2 important warriors were fighting over some...
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they?
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to...
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore. And thank you. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done. Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish. My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty? Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer? Thank you, Siluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
I was wondering who the new threat was. So they were after Sun Tzu. I appreciate you informing me. Sun Tzu will be safe for now, and he escaped injury in the last battle as well. I wouldn't relax just yet. I have also received another worrying piece of news.
There has been an uprising by the remaining forces of Shigong, the former governor of Wu, and the now leaderless Shenting. They might gain support from other factions looking to invade Xiangdong. If we attack Liu Biao without taking care of them, the ground we stand on will swiftly collapse.
We have made all this progress through sheer momentum and the force of Sun Tzu's will. But now, the cracks are threatening to show. It may be wise for us to hold for a moment. We cannot proceed without solid footing, after all. But I know Sun Tzu, and he's not one to just stay put.
For every supporter of the Sun family, there's someone else who openly shuns them.
You never cease to amaze me. You smashed straight through the enemy line and sent their soldiers scattering. It felt as if I'd be left in the dust if I took my eyes off you for a moment.
It was a bold move, brother. To lead your men from the front line like that. I hope I may someday have the courage to do the same.
My lord, I wouldn't advise that.
Me neither. Don't just imitate what I do, Chuen. You have your own strengths and talents. Charging ahead like an enraged bull is just in my nature, though I suppose I may have inherited it from my father. But without you and Zhou Yu to hold up the flanks and consolidate our gains, my mad assaults would be as useful as charging the sea.
Sun Tzu.
What's with that look? I'm just following your advice and trying a little self-reflection.
But, sir, you didn't mention me. What do I bring to the table?
Well, that's easy. You're just as crazy as me and the old man. Next battle, let's smash through the enemy lines together.
Thanks for that.
This family. But come now. Your kingdom is growing stronger by the day, which is why you must move to solidify your position. I've been hearing some disturbing rumors from the north. A new storm may soon be upon us, and we do well to prepare for its coming.
So once we've quashed this rebellion, Tzu should take a rest from his labors and leave the work to his faithful siblings, right? There are no enemy lines to smash at the moment. A perfect time for you to rest and recuperate, Tzu, until your particular talents are needed again.
All right. You know what? I think I'll visit Father's grave. A lot has been going on, and he'll want to hear the news.
Well, with a battle of such a massive scale, a kingdom-wide strategy can affect its outcome. To that end, a text called The 6 Secret Teachings might be of use. I can provide it, if you're interested.
Thank you. I would be most indebted.
Ah, Good thing you came when you did. I have just been talking with someone exceptional, not unlike yourself. This man here.
Who, me? I don't think I fit that description at all. Oh, yes. Pardon me. I am Louis Meng. I believe this is the first time we've met.
He is the mightiest of all our young officers, and is also highly talented in matters unrelated to war. Quick-witted, curious, and adept at learning. He's surely the most promising of our newer officers. Although, that said, I'm almost just as new.
You mustn't downplay your achievements, Lord Niuzhu. Wu depends on you enormously. If I am to match you, I will have to make great efforts.
Yes, that's the spirit. This kingdom offers plenty of opportunities, no matter whether you're a newcomer or a veteran. Your time will come soon enough, and I, for one, cannot wait to see it. I hope you will give him your support.
I appreciate it. I'm determined to fully develop my skills as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I've already heard so much about you. And I was amazed. They say you won the Sun family's trust simply through your own deeds, without anyone to vouch for you.
You have his respect, and he'd like to make you his role model. Isn't that right, Louis Meng?
Lord Niuzhu. I'm the one who's embarrassed. I should have asked him to keep that secret. In any case, I intend to continue improving. Even more so now that you've heard that. I hope we can better ourselves together.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with the Shan Yue again. We may have gone about things too hastily.
They are merely a rabble. I doubt they will pose much of a problem, although... I hear that Yuan Shu and Cao Cao are about to clash in Hebei. It's possible that one of them was worried about us intervening, and so instigated the uprising.
Either way, we will do what we always do. Rout the enemy and quash the uprising. Nothing complicated. We're counting on you, too. Keep an eye on Lord Xuan Tzu, would you? Just in case.
I couldn't think of anyone better for the task. Now, let's all do our part to ensure everything goes according to plan. Well, it's almost time for the meeting. I just hope we get through this battle without any more misfortune.
I caught a massive fish!
Let's begin.
Right.
Yeah. Now then.
Fine.
My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
We can do it! Of course, it is no easy task uniting a realm.
Let's go.
Then,
Take this.
I'm not one who gives up without a fight. Now,
Nice try.
let us split our forces and take control of the area. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy is disorganized, but we must not be complacent. Let's watch each other's backs.
This land belongs to our fathers, and their fathers before them. We shall not let outsiders take it from us! Get advancing!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy has yet to reveal their hand.
Let's go!
Tricky when you don't know what you're up against.
They have superior numbers, but we have the advantage of the terrain. Target the Sun leaders. Take them down, and we win!
They're going after not only me, but Quan and Zhengxiang too. I have to stop them, quickly! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is our quarry! There they are! Now, they're charging forth from the fort!
His allies.
I will stop them! Time to advance!
The enemy is targeting us, it seems. But I'm not afraid. I will vanquish each enemy before me. It inspires courage in our soldiers. That is how I choose to live.
The enemy officer. Building a nation is easy. The enemy officer that has been defeated. Especially so, perhaps, under Sun Tzu.
For good or ill. My brother's drive and ambition influence those around him.
The enemy officer
is precisely why he needs your support.
It's a stalemate. We need to find a way to get on top.
Take this! Seat!
There he is! It's Xuan Cui! Glory to the man who strikes him down!
This will do it.
The enemy officer
An
has
enemy
been
ambush?
defeated.
Where did they come from? One down! Now, many more to go! Let's go! Yeah!
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first!
Got you! With all my might. Let's go! All my might!
Go on! The enemy officer has been defeated. We should be able to fend off their assault. But there's a forest ahead. If they are hiding forces, it will be there. We need to beat back their main force as quickly as we can.
Time to advance! Archers at the ready! Aim! Your targets are the Tigers of Wu! Take back our strategic position! Forward! Begin advancing!
This fog is getting thick. Move forward carefully.
So, Zuluan, it was you who interfered with my plans. Still trying to curry favor with the great and mighty, huh?
Looking rough. Time to act.
Your actions bring sorrow to those who live in these lands. You would do well to taste the bitter tears of those who have lost their birthplace, their homes, their families, their power.
Foe is disorganized.
Out of my
That makes them harder to read. This could be more troublesome than I thought. I hope the others are all right.
Let's go.
All my might. It begins.
Turn the tables.
You have grown stronger in your own way.
All my might.
Your journey must end here. Invaders, hear the lament and rage of those you have trampled upon. They're ready to know how you have sinned.
Susua ceased to exist.
Zuluan, you have forgotten everything. I will not let you stand in my way. I remember that day clearly. Despair, the resolve.
Looking rough. Take that. Let's go.
Take this! The enemy officer has been defeated.
The incense is just being scattered by the wind. Your work, I don't doubt, Zuluan. But the spell of confusion has already been cast. Nothing can save the little conqueror from his fate now.
I've driven him off. But something doesn't feel right.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint.
All my might.
Superb show of skill. The enemy officer
I can attest
has
to.
been defeated.
Well, we managed to survive that. But the enemy has the advantage of the terrain. You best be careful.
Now, strike down the Sun leaders! With our own hands, we shall protect our land!
It's an ambush. Hold formation! Prepare for battle!
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
We must use this momentum to our advantage.
Now! Looking rough. Now!
This territory is ours.
Take this! Looking rough. Now! Now!
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This territory is ours.
So this is the army of the mighty Yuan Shu. We shall drive it back and revenge ourselves on the Suns! Begin advancing!
Good work. We've defeated the enemy. They tried to ambush us. This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Let's go! to attack!
Cannot just let it end like this!
Has been defeated. The enemy officer
Our army full
has been
and take
defeated.
the Sun leaders! Begin advancing!
Let's go. This territory, the enemy officer, has been defeated.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
Gotcha! Let's go. With all my might. Let's go.
The hail of arrows is lifted. That should make the march easier.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forward march!
Good. We're almost there.
We shall crush this rebellion and make our nation strong!
Let's go. Let's get serious. Turn the tables in. All my might. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was the last of the traitors. In the end, the revolt was less dangerous than it first appeared. But what of my brother? I must inform him that the rebellion has been crushed.
Zuluan, hear me. Your hero shall never take flight again.
The heart of the sacred bird has grown still and cold. The young boy grew to be a man, and over the years, grief and remorse gave way to rage and hatred. Wandering the boundless world, searching for the purest revenge. Thirsting and starved, bleeding from the body as well as the soul. And then he came upon the people of the mountains. But how could you possibly fathom what lies within his heart? How can one who has forgotten everything possibly see into the mind of one who remembers everything? The path upon which you both tread has been divided into two. Now, there is only one way to reach the end, through your shared trust and mutual resolve.
I must be caught up in some bewitchment.
Sun Tzu. Where are you?
Well, we won. Looks like they won't need me leading the charge anymore.
What the hell?
I didn't expect this. Sorry. Yuan. Xiang. Yu. Yumi. My friend. Our country. Our family. You must... Took you long enough.
I have finished, Ziluan. He has survived, though he is still unconscious. Such deep wounds would have spelled death for most. It seems he was born with an exceptionally strong constitution. But I must say, even if the wounds do heal, I'm not sure if he will ever be able to fight the same. I must ask you something. Do you intend to let Lord Sinsua go into battle again? Knowing him, he will not wait for his wounds to heal before heading back onto the battlefield. His impatience will be the death of him. I will make sure he gets enough rest, no matter what either of you say. We could fake his death, just as we did with Lord Sun Jian. Once the rumors spread, those pursuing him will withdraw. I know that I'm being impertinent, but as a doctor, I am duty-bound to put my patient's life above everything else. Please, you mustn't tell anyone the truth.
So, my brother really has...
Yes. I will go and look for him. I refuse to believe it until I see him with my own eyes.
Zhou Yu, wait. Are you serious?
Sun Tzu wouldn't die in a place like this. I refuse to believe that he is dead.
Don't be so naive. No warrior is so great that he can escape death. Have you forgotten that already?
But Lord Zhangpu...
You are no fool, Zhou Yu. That is why you of all people should understand. What is the correct choice in this situation? What would Lord Sun Tzu expect of you? I understand your sadness, your pain. But if you cannot keep your emotions in check, even more of us might die.
We should retreat without our commander. Our forces are in disarray. We cannot allow the enemy to take advantage of us in this state.
Well said.
Then we shall prepare for the retreat. We need to move without letting the enemy see.
We should help.
My brother really is gone, isn't he? Everyone must be feeling devastated. Zhou Yu and Shangsheng too. Although they're trying to act strong. But I don't understand. I can't work out what this is I'm feeling right now. I should be grieving for my brother. But what I feel is so much less admirable than that. Rather than grief, I simply fear the responsibility that now falls upon me. Can I really take over my brother's role? It's kind of you to say so. But no. I must do whatever I can in his stead. I need time. My apologies, but I would like to be alone.